Hi, this is Praise George. Welcome to this live stream. Um, I'll be sharing with you today the power of consistency. The power of consistency. I'm going to read a passage of scripture with you. Um, Ecclesiastes 9:11. Again, I saw that under the sun the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to the intelligent, nor favor to those with knowledge, but time and chance happens to them all. Ecclesiastes 9:11. The race is not to the swift. The race is not to the swift. Let me do something before I continue. Um, okay. The race. Um, the power of consistency. Consistency is king. Consistency is king. Ecclesiastes 9:11. Again, I saw that under the sun the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to the intelligent, nor favor to those with knowledge, but time and chance happens to them all. Ecclesiastes 9:11. The race is not to the swift. I dare say that the race and success is not just to the intelligent, is not to the gifted, is not to people with connections, is not to people who have multiple skill sets, is not to people who have very attractive personalities and who are quite charismatic. The race is not to the swift. The race of life is not to the swift. Success is not to the swift. It's not to the very intelligent or the most brilliant. Success is not to people who have awesome skill sets, multiple skill sets. Success is not to the well connected. You have many friends, you know many people, and you know you're well connected. That is not the secret of success. Consistency is king. The race is not to the swift. The race is to the consistent. The race of life is to the consistent. Consistency is king, my friend. You know, many of us, we're gifted, we're talented. You have many degrees. You have friends, you have connections, but you lack consistency. What is consistency? When you start something, you don't stop until you see results. That is consistency, my friend. When you start something, you don't stop until you see results, until you see the manifestation of your vision, until you see it, until you see it produced and created and manifested in this physical reality. You don't stop. That is consistency, my friend. The race is to the consistent. The race is not to the swift. The race is not to the smart. The race is not to the brilliant. The race is not to the most talented. The race is to the consistent. Consistency is king. Many of you, you've dropped by the wayside. You started well. You began well, but the pressures of life and the issues of life and the worries of life and the challenges of life attacked your mind, and you dropped that dream, you dropped the ball, you dropped the vision, you dropped your assignment, you dropped your calling by the wayside. And now you talk about your dream and your vision in the past tense. There was a time when I used to do this, and when I used to do this, but what are you doing now? What are you doing now? You dropped the ball because you lacked consistency. Consistency is king, my friend. Consistency is king. Consistency. That is the power that births dreams. That births the greatness that is within you. That is the power. Consistency. No, some of you, you want a very quick path to success. You want a shortcut. There is no shortcut to success. Success takes time, it takes discipline, it takes a process. You have to go through that process. The process. Discipline has a process. You have to go through that process. If you try to take a shortcut, you're going to shortcut the process, and you will never arrive at your destination. Never arrive at your destination. It takes consistency for you to go through that process and arrive at the destination of the manifestation of your dream. Consistency is what takes you through that process and births the dream. Consistency is king, my friend. Consistency is king, my friend. Consistency. No, you talk about I have this talent, I have the I'm talented, I'm gifted. Yes. Some of you even say I have a great dream. Yes. But are you consistent? Are you consistent? Is there consistency in your life? Is there that element, that quality of consistency in your life? Do you start something and hold on to it until it produces results for you? Or do you start something and stop? Some of you want to be writers. You want to be a writer. And you write 5 words today. And you say you're tired. And the next time you get back on your computer to write is the next 3 months. You start and stop and start and stop and start and stop, and there is no element of consistency, no discipline of consistency in your life. Therefore, you cannot complete what you started. It takes consistency to finish, my friend. It takes consistency to perfect your dream. It takes consistency to birth that dream. It takes consistency, my friend. It doesn't take speed. Speed is good, but it doesn't take speed, because you might go fast at first, then you break down and you drop the ball because you're discouraged, you're frustrated. Let me tell you something. Your dream, your vision will be tested and tried. It's going to be tested and tried. And when it is tested and tried, if you don't have that quality of consistency inside of you, that resilience, consistency inside of you, you're going to drop the ball. You're going to tell yourself, I knew I couldn't do this. I knew I couldn't do it. I knew I'm not gifted for it. It's not about gifted. It's not about talent. It's not about the people you know. It's about you. It's about you. Your success is tied to you, tied to your commitment and your consistency, tied to your habits, tied to your daily habits, tied to you. Your success is tied to you, not tied to anyone outside of you. Tied to you. Your consistency. How consistent are you with your dream and with your vision, the pursuit of your dream? The pursuit of your vision, how consistent. Let me tell you something. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about consistency. It is not about perfection. Some of you, you seek perfection. You want everything to be perfect before you start, before you launch. And if anything goes wrong, you tell yourself, no, something has gone wrong. So I have to stop. You keep starting and stopping. You have all kinds of excuses, all kinds of excuses. Excuses are the monuments of failure. Excuses, monuments of failure. Excuses, monuments of failure. If you want to be successful, never give an excuse for dropping the ball. Never give an excuse for walking away from your assignment. Never give an excuse. Never give an excuse. When you start, don't stop until you see the manifestation of your dream, until you see the manifestation of that vision. Consistency is the power, the force that takes you through the process, that takes you through the challenges, that takes you through all the difficulties and the hardships that will come through, that takes you through the frustration and the disappointments of life. You're going to face disappointments, my friend. Let nobody deceive you. You're going to face disappointment, my friend. It is your consistency, that inner quality of resilience within you, consistency, that will cause you to stand up and rise up and tell yourself, I am going to get this thing done. I am going to get it done. My dream will become a reality. I'm going to manifest this dream. I'm going to make this dream a reality. That quality of resilience within you will lift it up, lift you up from where you are and move you forward in consistency. Consistency is king, my friend. Consistency is king. Not brilliance. Not brilliance, not connections, not money. Consistency. Consistency. If you fail 7 times, you will get up the 8th time. You fall 7 times, you stand up the 8th time, and you continue going. You refuse to be stopped. You refuse to be sabotaged. You refuse. You just refuse. You refuse. You're consistent. If it doesn't work today, it's going to work tomorrow, and you're back. You're back on the job tomorrow, yeah, and you're moving in the direction of your dream. You refuse to give up on that which you're committed to. You refuse to give up. Consistency is king, my friend. Some of you, you overestimate what you can achieve in 1 year, but you underestimate what you can achieve in 5 years. Let me say that again. Many of you overestimate what you can achieve in 1 year, but you underestimate what you can do in the next 5 years. You just want a shortcut. All you're thinking about is what I can achieve in 1 year. Great things take time to happen, to birth, to configure, to create. Great things don't just happen. No, they take time to configure, to create, to design, to work on, to birth. Takes time, effort, discipline, and going through the process. And it is the power of your inner resilience and consistency that will take you through, my friend. Consistency is king. That is the power of kings, my friend. Power of queens. Consistency. The power of kings and the power of queens. Consistency. I'm not impressed by I'm not impressed by your skill sets. I'm not impressed by your degrees. I'm not impressed by your brilliance. I'm impressed by your consistency. I'm totally impressed by your consistency. Your refusal to give up. Your refusal to be intimidated by the challenges of life. Because you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. And it is that force, that quality of consistency that will cause you to stand out as a king and as a queen, as a winner, as a champion. Consistency. Professional athletes, they wake up every day at 4 a.m. and they train for 8 hours every day. They train for 8 hours every day. And they are consistent. They are consistent every day. Wake up, go through the same routine and the same exercise regimen. Snow, rain, hail, storm, doesn't matter. Cold, hot, wet, dry, it doesn't matter. They are consistent with the discipline of practice, with going through the process. Consistency, that is what separates the winners from the losers. Consistency, my friend, consistency. Consistency. You can do great things with your life. Great things can happen through your life if you begin to apply the principle of consistency to all you do, my friend. You see so many people successful, and you're asking yourself, can I be as successful as these people? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Have a dream, be committed to your dream, and become consistent in the pursuit of that dream. Begin to apply the power of consistency on that dream, and I'll apply the pressure of consistency on that dream. Apply the pressure of consistency on that dream, and you will see results. You will see results. Apply the pressure of discipline and consistency in your dream, and you will see results in your life. It is consistency that marks you out, my friend. Nothing else. Your consistency. That is what marks you out. People who are investors, great investors, like Warren Buffett, they plan for the long term. They have an investment and they hold on to that investment, and they stay with that investment, and that investment grows. It is consistency. And they stay with it. They don't start today, drop it tomorrow, start and drop. No, no, that starting and dropping is the character of failure. The character of failure. Starting and stopping. No, no. I can remember when I started learning how to sing, and I would I set a time. I set a particular time every day to practice and to rehearse, and and every day for months I'll come, start singing, start rehearsing, start working on my voice. I did it consistently. I did it consistently for many years. And after a while, my consistency started paying off. It started paying off. The quality of my voice improved. Why? Because of consistency. Consistency. There are many things you think is just that you think it comes by, or you think these things come just by having a natural gift. No. Sometimes it's just your consistency, the consistency of discipline that sets you apart. The consistency of discipline sets you apart. Sets you apart. Consistency is king, my friend. That is the secret to success. I would like you all to go check out my books at youwillbefine.org. There is, I think there is a link in the description under this video. Youwillbefine.org. You will find my books, my latest book, Life on Your Own Terms, Success Habits. Start with what you have from where you are. And so many other books. So go there, get those books, and they will be a blessing to you. I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed to it already. Subscribe to it. Set up your notifications, because I post videos regularly. I have so many videos, so many good videos that will encourage you, empower you, inspire you to do more with your life. And so go watch them, share them with your friends, share them with your family, and be a blessing to someone. And follow me on social media. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter. On TikTok, Real Praise George. On Twitter, Praise George. Follow me on Instagram, Praise George, and follow me and drop a message. Drop a message. I love you. I believe in you. Consistency is king. Consistency is king. You will be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Blessings.